Sige na.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Suzette Mirka, and we are the researcher of the topic. In a case analysis, the topic is all about artificial intelligence in education, Panacea or Pandora's box. So first, let's discuss why we chose the topic, the title itself, AI in education, Panacea or Pandora's box. So actually, a panacea or a Pandora's box for education is a metaphorical title that suggests AI in education could be both a cure on all solution and a source of potential problems. So panacea refers to a remedy for all ills or a universal solution. In this context, AI could be seen as a solution to many educational challenges, such as personalized learning, efficient administration, and accessibility. And we as a students cannot deny the fact that artificial intelligence really gave us convenience, and it's easy for us to make presentation, considering as well that we have made extra effort to double check the facts given by these AI tools, such as ChatGPT and etc. On the other hand, Pandora's box is actually a great myth about a box containing all the evils of the world. So in this one, we use this as we see that it suggests that while AI may offer benefits, it could also introduce a new problem, such as privacy concerns, job displacement, and the potential for misuse. So by using this title, we have realized, or we are framing our case study as an exploration of potential benefits and drawbacks of artificial intelligence in education, encouraging readers, especially the students, to consider both sides of the issue. So to begin with, I would like to present the introduction of our case study. In the age of technological advancements, artificial intelligence or AI is poised to revolutionize the way we learn and teach. This presentation or this case study or case analysis explores the potential benefits or the positive effects of using artificial intelligence in education, as well as the drawbacks or the disadvantages of artificial intelligence in education. We aim to identify the best practices for its effective integration into educational settings. So, in this one, AI impact on learning and strategy. As I have mentioned earlier, we cannot deny the fact that artificial intelligence really has an impact in a positive way to our learning and teaching, especially not just the students, but as well as our educators or the teachers. It made our work more convenient and lighter. So to begin with, we would like to highlight as well the various AI tools in this case study. These are actually well-known AI tools that students, not just students, but as well as professional use. So AI tools like ChatGPT is actually a large language model developed by OpenAI. This model has significantly impacted education. ChatGPT can generate human-like text, translate languages, write creative content, and answer questions in an informative way. Aside from that, we can as well make sure, on the other hand, in our end, as a user of this tool, we must double check, of course, to make sure that all the information given by these tools were relevant and, of course, true. So AI education enhanced learning experiences. In a sense, since that AI has been widely applied in educational practices, including intelligent tutoring system, teaching robots, learning analytics dashboards, adaptive learning systems, and human-computer interaction. So By this, it makes the learning process more interactive and engaging, considering as well that there are learners with different learning styles. So, with the use of technology, we can make sure that we met or cater the needs of those learnings. And as we all know, majority in the class, especially in our class as a second year ECE student, majority in our class is actually a visual and auditory learner. So by the help of these AI tools, we can assure that everyone learn in an interactive and engaging way. In our introduction, we have highlighted the AI's role in administrative functions. So this is for the professors, teachers, educators side. For this one, it benefits them as it's efficient for grading and feedback. Yes, actually in our class with Mom Irma, she have discussed the different tools used by them to make giving of grading, checking of papers, especially during the midterm final exam, more convenient on their end, and to make as well to have as well reliable or result from that specific test or assessment. So it's efficient for grading and feedback. AI platforms allow instructors to review and grade student assignments more effectively and efficiently, achieving higher quality in their teaching activities. Aside from that, it increases convenience and creativity. AI tools can help educators create presentations in just one click. We have as well the use of Canva, Gamma, and other AI tools that helps our educators to lighten their work, especially in making presentations for their class. So while learners as well can get ideas and improve their creativity through AI-powered tools, making it easier to create positive outcomes in various projects and tasks. So in this one, we can also make sure that every student can have an idea about the task they do. They can get something from this AI-powered tools and add it on their original work. Okay. So for this one, we have highlighted in our introduction the AI's influence on student creativity and emotions. So creativity enhancement given by AI in education significantly impacts students' creativity by providing new tools and resources to explore and express ideas. I would like also to share in our major subjects that we have discussed various websites that they have collaborated with OpenAI or they use AI to make their resources more interactive. And as an ECE teacher, its creativity is really necessary to make our teaching and learning engaging and interactive. So the use of AI, it enhances our creativity and emotion. In emotional impact, it can influence students' emotion by providing personalized learning experience and feedback, potentially impacting motivation and engagement. As we all know, in order for students to learn better, to be at their best during the class, their emotional aspect must be motivated. They must be engaged for them to be able to collaborate with others in your class and with their peers or with the classmates. In our introduction, we have included the possible risks, including the ethical concerns and possible the dilemma that we might encounter with the use of AI in education. So we have highlighted the equity and access. Ensuring equitable access to AI-powered tools and resources is crucial to avoid exacerbating existing educational disparities. This will be further discussed by the next presenters, researchers, in the possible ethical moral concerns. Privacy and data security, since signing up to AI tools requires you to give the information, there's a risk in privacy and data. Protecting student data and privacy is paramount. We are all aware of that. as our information is really important and we cannot just display or give this one, especially online. So it will really question the privacy and data security, requiring robust safeguards and ethical guidelines for AI use in education, and as well as over reliance in education. Comparing here as well the traditional and the modern education, the question here is the students might rely more solely on education. So balancing AI integration with human interaction and critical thinking skills is essential to avoid overdependence on technology. So this is where are the recommendation and the conclusion part, mitigating risk and best practices. Mitigating means providing a solution um, to avoid the risk, the possible risk or harm that AI education brought to education, and as well as the recommendation or best practices on how to use, properly use in a right manner AI in education. So data privacy and security under this one, we can implement robust data protection measures, ethical guidelines for AI use and education, human-centered approach. This prioritizes human interaction, critical thinking, and creativity along AI integration, equity and access, ensure equitable access to AI-powered tools and resources for all students. So as for this one, it's a debate between being humans' participation and not solely depending on AI education and using AI in education. So there must be a partnership between, like, we will not just solely depend on AI itself, but as well as we must as well extend an effort, of course, to mitigate the risk and to advocate best practices. So in this one, there are actually a lot of, for the information of everybody, ChatGPT has been well known during the year 2022. However, it has been innovated, or there is an enhancement on this tool in the year 2023, making it the feature of this app is way more convincing or has been developed. So in this one, we would like as well to highlight the future of AI in education. This includes personalized learning. So AI can tailor learning experiences to individual students' needs and learning styles, fostering deeper understanding and engagement. So personalized learning allows learners to learn at their own pace while meeting their own needs. So adaptive learning systems, AI-powered systems can adapt student progress, providing personalized feedback and support to optimize learning outcomes. So this actually is beneficial not just for the learners but as well as the students. This allows both parties to have a track on their learning progress and learning outcomes, to identify as well their strengths and weaknesses, especially in their academic aspects. Another one is AI assisted teaching. AI can assist teachers in tasks such as lesson planning, grading, and providing personalized feedback, freeing up time for more engaging interaction with students. So, as we all know, being a teacher, to be a teacher is not an easy job. It requires you ample of time, even bringing your own work at home, just making lesson plans and presentations. So, through the help of AI-assisted teaching, this allows our teachers, educators to liven their work and make as well a more engaging and interaction with their students. So, the keywords or key takeaway in the introduction is the potential benefits, addressing the concerns, best practices, future direction. So, that would be the end of my part, and I will now give the floor to Miss Angela Pabatang to discuss the review-related literature or the sample case analysis for this topic. Miss Angela?
Thank you, Miss Suzette. Now, good afternoon, everyone. I am Angela Crisinti Pabatang. I will be discussing about the case and the advantages of AI in education. AI in education holds the potential to transform both teaching and learning, providing a range of benefits for individuals and society as a whole. AI enhance access to quality education, improve students' outcome, and empowers individuals with the knowledge and skills they need to thrive in the 21st century. Next. Next, please. Here, we have here a case wherein it shows positive impact of AI in education. The Ministry of Education and UAE is implementing an AI-powered personalized learning initiatives to improve students' academic performance and critical thinking skills. The AI tutor customized lesson based on each student's needs and learning styles while managing continuous assessments and providing targeted feedbacks. This system allows teachers to focus on interactive teaching by automating routine tasks, and a pilot project has already shown a 10% improvement in learning outcomes. Here in our case, we can really see that AI really helps students and teachers. Next. Here are the advantages in using AI in education according to different research studies. Mixed ability classroom. AI enhanced instruction in mixed ability classroom by offering personalized timely feedbacks on students' writing, reducing the teacher workloads and allowing them to focus more on providing individualized support to students. Through AI, social media interaction, like Facebook, it enables students and teachers to connect, foster active learning, enhance collaboration skills, and extending learning opportunities to communities beyond the classroom. Next, please. Here is the personalized learning system. We have here adaptive learning, AI tailored content to each student's individual needs, pace, and learning styles. These improve students' engagement and progress. Also, maximizing learning efficiency. Through AI, it enhances learning efficiency by customizing content to each student's needs. This approach ensures students learn at their own pace, optimizing their educational experiences. Next, please. Here are the AI impact on learning. We have here, first is effective learning experiences. AI creates effective learning experiences as it caters to each student's unique needs, helping them uncover their strength and develop creativity. AI also reduces teachers' workloads, allowing them to focus more on guiding and engaging with students in meaningful ways. Second is identifying strengths and weaknesses. AI also helps students identify their strengths and weaknesses, and it also allows for more personalized learning and targeted impact to support and improve students' outcome. Third is career guidance. AI education provides valuable career guidance by tracking students' progress through their academic journey and assessing their abilities. Next, please. So, democratizing education. AI also help in democratize learning by making quality education accessible to people regardless of their location, socioeconomic status, or cultural background. Through online courses, adaptive learning system, and virtual tutors. AI offers flexible, affordable, and scalable solution to meet diverse learning needs. Next. AI also empowering individuals and communities. AI empowers individuals and communities by providing access to tools, resources, and skills that help them navigate a complex, interconnected world. These enable personal growth and social development, fostering greater independence and participation in digital age. So through AI tools and resources, students can navigate or know their strengths and weaknesses and able to develop personal growth and social development. Next, please. AI rules and social development. AI-powered platforms for skills development, career guidance, and socioeconomic empowerment help individuals improve their employability, boost economic opportunity, and enhance social mobility, contributing to inclusive growth and poverty reduction. So overall, all of the advantages of AI is both important for students and teachers and even in the communities that we are in. Even in the future, we use AI to enhance our uh, learning and to and to have a more convenient in in our everyday life. So that's all for the case and the advantages of using AI. Now, Miss Ella is going to discuss about the disadvantages of using AI. Miss Ella.
So, good afternoon everyone. I am Ella Rose Mayor Torres and I am going to discuss about the disadvantages of artificial intelligence in education. So, next please. So, the first one of the disadvantage of AI education is being biased. So, this is one of the most significant concerns with the deployment of AI in education. And this introduces inequality into teaching and learning process, especially for sa, in the teacher and the students. This could also lead to an unfair judgment of from the to the other groups of students. And next, the so the other one is the data privacy concerns. So the potential infringement on data privacy and security associated with the AI tools in education. These tools may often require access to students or its owner's personal data, but if it's not properly guarded, these data could be breached, unauthorized access, and misused. This data also includes performance metrics, personal information, and other confidential information of the owner or the students. Next, please. And minimizing minimizing human interaction. AI might AI might minimize human interaction between teacher and students and this could reduce face-to-face communication that can negatively affect the development of social skills in students. And also, they may not longer need that teacher anymore because they they only they only rely on AI. And the um, this is also lacks the ability to comprehend and respond empathetically to students' emotional and cultural nuances. And next thing, next please, the over reliance on AI. So being over dependent in AI have several consequences. Um, for instance, students may become overly reliant on AI tutoring systems to solve problems or complete tasks. So, uh, so um, students being dependent on AI may may affect their critical thinking, may may usual problems that um, that uh, that it teach them to analyze information objectively and make reasoned judgments and solve problems effectively. And this also um, they may not also feel the need to engage in this kind of communication with the teachers and the other students. They just keep on relying on AI. And this lack of transparency can make it challenging to hold the system accountable. So the next one is next please. Evaluation and inclusivity. So okay. So impacting the inclusive learning environment. This could hinder students from diverse backgrounds from encountering a well-rounded selection of literature. So uh, this bias not only limits exposure to diverse literary traditions but also reinforces the idea that great literature primarily comes from uh, reliance on AI tutors to diminish the vital role of human teachers in fostering critical thinking and social interaction and emotional development, which are all crucial aspects of education. So, the next one, next is the importance of human teachers. So, the importance of human teachers in the critical thinking is uh, the students may ignore or ignore or ignore the teachers ignore the teachers advances or the making a social interaction for teachers. And also, in social interaction, human teachers play a crucial role in fostering social interaction and emotional development, which are essential aspects of education. So um, it is very important for students to have a social interaction with the other teachers for them to uh, for them for teachers and for students to for teachers to help students and for students to gain I know oh my god for students to gain help from teachers but to develop their emotional and their cognitive skills and the other uh, then the next one is develop emotional development. So human teachers are essential for fostering emotional development, which is a crucial aspect of education. So yes, so being a so yes, teachers is very important for the students because teachers can help and guide them guide them emotionally and also um, help them develop their emotional skills. And also, while AI can be valuable to the education, it's important to be aware of its potential disadvantages. Addressing concerns related to bias, data privacy, human interaction, and over-reliance. We can ensure that AI is used responsibly and ethically to enhance, not replace the human element in education. So, it is very important for students to not just rely on the AI education, but they can use AI to just help them and guide them, but just AI can help and just guide them, but not for them to be a over reliant on AI. So that is that's all for my discussion, and I will going to give the floor to Miss Aljon. Aljon,
Okay, actually, as part of the case analysis, this case analysis to the topic AI in education, a Panacea or a Pandora box, I'm going to report the ethical considerations in AI powered education. So, with the rapid advancement of artificial intelligence, has brought about numerous benefits, but also raises significant moral and ethical concerns. So these concerns encompasses a wide range of issues from job displacement and algorithmic bias and to the potential misuse of AI for harmful purposes. So we already have a glimpse of possible effects, especially on the bad side of AI in education. So we have discussed earlier the possible harm regarding the privacy, the possible misuse of these ones. However, in the part of this case study, we highlighted several possible ethical considerations and moral concerns for AI in education. So, first, we have found out or we have highlighted here the information or the topic idea about the possible being bias in fairness in AI-powered education. So, under the moral concern, AI models trained on data sets may unintentionally favor certain student group over others, as these data structures reflect biases within society, such as gender discrimination, racism, and socioeconomic status. And for the information of everybody, this topic in the society is a hot topic when we say so. There might be a great possibility that it will affect the moral concern or will lead to moral concern if we use AI in education. So the education processes fairness and equal treatment are both actually ethical concerns. So AI tools under the ethical implications or ethical concerns. So for this must be thought to rely on representative, diverse, and impartial data. So this is the basic moral principle of education. And as an aspiring ECE teacher, we are already aware that being having a diverse perspective in teaching young learners is crucial to avoid any conflict. Okay, to make sure as well that we have this conducive learning environments where everyone feels welcome and valued. So in AI powered education under the ethical implication, this means that unchecked or examinable bias can result in unequal educational opportunities for students from disadvantaged or underrepresented groups. So, with the AI-powered education might lead to having unfair or being biased for some topics such as, again, gender discrimination, racism, and socioeconomic status. Next one here, second, number two, we have highlighted the data privacy and security in AI-powered education. Under the moral concern, AI commonly compromises personal identifiers and student performance data in education. The protection of students and their privacy should be secured or they may be compromised. So the question here is that since the teachers were already integrating or using AI tools in recording the grades of the students, in putting the information of the students in specific tools, there is a question about the safety or the assurance of having or making those information secured under those tools or under those websites that uses or integrates OpenAI or AI in general. So this information might be compromised or might be publicized that allows others, especially that information or personal data is important. Of course, under the ethical implication, data protection concerns must be approached ethically. So institutions must ensure that they respect and protect the privacy of student information. And I myself can testify with this, the importance of data protection. Actually, when we enroll ourselves, when we are in the enrollment process, we are asked to sign a data privacy form that where it gives us assurance that the university is holding or making sure that our information given out, the information that we gave to them are secured and will not be used against us. So data privacy of students' information is necessary. Another one is human interaction and emotional development in AI-powered education. So under the moral concern, the use of artificial intelligence may hinder students' ability to engage with their peers in the classroom and develop social and emotional skills like empathy. Teachers that are unable to replicate the emotional and social development of their students when it comes to AI. So as I myself is actually a user of an AI education, if we're going to read all the data that have been given by these various AI tools, it lacks empathy. It's different from the work that has been made by the human and AI. So for this one, AI may hinder students' ability to engage with peers in classroom, and it may not develop their empathy skills. So as for this one as well, on the other hand, on teacher side or on educator side, teachers may unable to replicate the emotional and social development of their students when it comes to AI. So replicate means they cannot. It questions about, well, um if the teachers use AI on his or her work, will it matches the emotional or social development of his or her learners? So again, as someone who is using AI, it's necessary to not just solely rely on this AI tool. It's really important as well to make or to put a glimpse of your original work when making something and with the use or having use of AI. So again, it's best if we use AI on our side as something that where we get inspiration, ideas, and add it into our original work. And under the ethical implications, students may be deprived of mentorship, emotional support, and face-to-face interaction as a result of AI taking over traditional learning methods. AI can be valuable tools in learning. Yes, we cannot deny that one. But it is essential to maintain sensitivity to human emotions and needs during educational activities. So of course, when we use AI in education, mostly, especially in a classroom setting, it's really not a face-to-face interaction. It requires us to use various technologies such as the um, dashboards with the use of our laptops. So of course, it's different from traditional learning method than using the more advanced one, AI-powered education. So, as we all know, um, we cannot ensure that AI-powered education will consider human sensitivity and emotion during class settings. So, it's necessary again to use AI as an assistant, but with the like provision or guidance of MKO or more knowledgeable others. Again, to ensure that human emotions and needs are met during educational activities. Another one is the dependence on technology and critical thinking in AI-powered education. Under the moral concern, so when students rely on AI tutors to answer questions and teach them, they may not be able to develop critical thinking skills or problem-solving skills. It could hinder their capacity for self-education and intellectual development. So this is where the curate, like me as a student, it this is like among all the ethical or moral concerns with the use of AI education. They consider this one, the dependence on technology, especially the use of AI-powered education, as like on top or the number one problem because here it's necessary as an educator, it's necessary for us to enhance the critical thinking skills and problem solving abilities of our learners. However, with the use of AI, um, it will hinder them to develop those skills. So, the question here, or here it comes, the best practice of managing using AI as again to get the ideas or information from AI, considering double checking those information and using it to create something without further help of AI in education. Under the ethical implications, ethical education should focus on fostering the capacity for students to critically analyze and make decisions independently. AI is intended to enhance, again, to enhance these cognitive abilities, not replace them. So we must ensure that the use of AI does not hinder independent thinking and reasoning, but rather encourages them. I have already discussed that one earlier. The use of AI education must not replace our ability to enhance our skills independently. We may use these AI tools as an assistance for us to create something that is better with in our own without the help of, or yes, with the help of AI tools, but not solely with the help of AI tools. So next one, course equity and access in AI powered education. Under the moral concern, unequal access to AI powered education could lead to a system where only privileged students benefit, creating an unfair advantage. The goal of equal educational opportunity could be undermined by AI's capacity to widen the gap between rich and poor students. So this one is actually about students who are privileged and underprivileged. I would like to share that some AI tools or websites requires you to pay an amount, a certain amount for you to be able to access such tools or websites. And yes, these tools will really help someone to make their work more engaging, to have a to enhance their creativity. But we are already aware as well that not everyone has that kind of privilege, especially those underprivileged students. So here, we can question the unequal access to AI-powered education. And also someone who is not um, computer literate, or someone who is not, or who hasn't enough, skills to be able to browse online. Especially those students who has no gadgets, internet connections, who live in a far-flung area where it's hard for them to get an internet. So again, this questions the unequal access to AI-powered education. Under the ethical implications, AI systems may make biased decisions. Another student if they are trained on biased data. Concern regarding possible data breaches and misuse are raised by the collection and processing of student data for AI education. So a comprehensive education requires human connection, which might be compromised by an over-reliance on AI. So I guess this is sabotable man, no? And actually the ideas from the previous um, ideas were just connected. So I'm going to proceed to the next one. Transparency and accountability in AI-powered education. So under the moral concern, the rapid integration of AI into education has raised significant ethical concerns, particularly regarding accountability and transparency. As AI systems become increasingly complex, it is essential to understand their decision-making process and ensure their ethical use. So we're already aware that there are a lot of artificial intelligence tools, websites. Again, it's actually complex. Complex means daghan. So this we have to make sure that accountability and transparency, especially regarding the data that they have given, are reliable and true to all. So ethical implication, AI systems can be complex and difficult to understand. Transparency in AI systems is crucial so that students and teachers can understand the decision-making process. So AI these actually are tools who will give you information that are too general and not too specific. So again, it's crucial for the users to understand this to help that one on their decision-making process. Cultural sensitivity and inclusion in AI-powered education. I think I have already discussed this one earlier about the gender sensitivity, grade system. But again, I will just run through this part under the moral concerns. AI systems may not be designed to accommodate diverse cultural backgrounds, potentially leading to ineffective or even harmful learning experiences. As AI systems learn from data may be biased or discriminatory, they may generate results that discriminate against individuals based on their gender, race, age, health, disability, sexual orientation, or grade. So ethical implications, AI systems must treat all students fairly, regardless of their social, economic, or cultural background. AI systems should be transparent and explainable. So individuals should identify and address biases and understand how decisions are made. So for this one, it allows its users to understand how the data given by the AI tools, how the systems were made to or given to the users. So this is actually the end of my presentation about the ethical and moral concerns or considerations. So now let's proceed to the conclusion as part of this case analysis. So I will now give the floor to Ms. Aljan.
Conclusion. This presentation explores the potential of AI and revolutionizing education in the UAE. First, we have benefits of AI and education. First is personalized learning. So this means that each student receives instruction and resources specifically designed for their individual needs. Also, AI can analyze student data, for example, learning styles, their strengths and weaknesses, to create customized learning paths. Second is enhance outcomes. Improve student performance through continuous assessment and personalized feedback. For example, boosting student success like improve their grades, scores, and their exam. Also, increasing student motivation. Keep students interested and engaged in the educational process. Next, we have the AI for equity and efficiency. First is the equal access. So AI provide access to quality learning resources and opportunities for all students, regardless of their location, socioeconomic background, or learning styles. Second is reduce burden. Reduces administrative tasks, allowing teachers to focus on student engagement. So this frees up teachers to focus on what they do, which is providing personalized instruction and building meaningful relationships with their students. We have also the potential challenges of AI implementation. First is bias in AI. So we all know that in the AI, there's biases. For example, use for facial recognition might be less accurate at identifying people with darker skin tones due to biases in the training data. Next is privacy concerns. AI systems often require large amounts of data, which can include sensitive personal information. This raises concerns about data privacy and security. Last is over-reliance on AI can lead to a decline in human critical thinking, decision-making, and problem-solving skills. It also creates a false sense of security and hinder the development of human judgment and intuition. So these challenges highlight the importance of developing and deploying AI systems responsibly and ethically. It's crucial to understand issues like biases, privacy, and over-reliance to ensure that AI is used to benefit society and avoid unintended negative consequences.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aldrin Masamayor, and this is the continuation of the report of Ms. Merca, the recommendation of responsible AI implementation. So there are two data. So first is the data integrity. It refers to the accuracy, consistency, and reliability of the data throughout its life cycles. It ensures that data is collected, stored, processed, and transmitted in a way that prevent its quality and correctness. And a high data integrity means the data remains unless appropriately and modified by authorized individuals processes. It is essential for making accurate decision, maintaining trust, and achieving regulator compliance. And also, it comes to training AI models on the diverse and unbiased data, and the goal is to improve the fairness, accuracy, and generalization of machine learning models. So second is the data protection. It's involved implementing measures and practices that ensure the privacy, confidentiality, and security of sensitive data, particularly when it comes to personal or identifiable information in the context of the protecting student information. It means safeguarding that data related to the student, such as personal details, academic records, and behavior data, and health information, and more. So next, please. So next is balancing AI with human interaction. So first is AI should supplement, not replace human interaction. AI should supplement, and education has potential to enhance learning and teaching, but it should be viewed as a tool that support rather than replace human instruction. Human teacher being empathy, creativity, ethical judgment, and mentorship qualities that AI cannot replicate. By combining the strand of AI with the human elements of teaching, we can create an educational environment that is both innovate and deeply supportive of student development. The key is to ensure that AI complements human interaction and empower education to focus on what they do the best. So inspiring the guiding and nurturing the next generation of learners. So next is the teacher should continue to fostering critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and social interaction. AI can significantly enhance the educational experience, but it cannot replace the essential human elements that make teaching and learning meaningful. Teachers continue to play a pivotal role in developing critical thinking, emotional intelligence, and social interaction, all of which can crucial for student holistic development. By integrating AI as a tool to support rather than replace human interaction, educator can provide a well-rounded learning environment where students are empowered to think critical, relate to other emotionally, and engage with the world in social responsibility ways. Paki-next po. So, the promoting independent learning and critical thinking. First is the encourage the use of AI tool and supplement to independent thinking. It is truly promote independent learning and critical thinking. AI tools should be used as supplement, not replacement for human through the reasoning by encouraging students to use AI for research, problem solving, and feedback while also emphasizing the importance of questioning, evaluating, and reflecting. We can crucial critical thinkers who are equipped to use technology and responsible, thoughtful, and identify manner. Teacher play a vital role in guiding students to use AI tools effectively while fostering the essential skill needed to think critically, make informed decision, and be responsible learner in the digital age. So, second is the emphasize problem solving and analysis skills through activity and assessment. By emphasizing problem solving and analysis skills through activities and assignment, educator can provide the student independent thinking and critical reasoning abilities. These skills not only help students tackle academic challenge but also prepare them to real world decision making using the strategy like case studies, inquiry-based learning, collaboration tasks, and self-assessment. Teacher can foster an environment where students develop into proactive and identify problem solver and critical thinkers who can approach challenge with creativity and confidence. Next, please. So, in the conclusion of a balanced approach to integrating AI in education, it means understanding and addressing its challenge while maximizing its potential. Policy makers, educators, and technologies must collaborate to create a framework and promote equality, ethical use, teacher empowerment, and human AI strength by addressing issues such as accessibility, bias, data security, and teacher training, and by fostering critical thinking, creativity, and emotional support. AI can become a powerful tool for creating more engaging, effective, and equitable learning environment. Ultimately, AI should enhance the learning experience while supporting the core values of education, human connection, critical thinking, and personal growth. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, researchers. So that ends the presentation of our case analysis about the topic AI in Education, Panacea or Pandora's Box. So I'm requesting everyone to please open their cameras for photo documentation as part of this project. Kindly open your camera. And Elgin, pwede ikaw mag-take.
Sige, 1.
Ayun, 1, 2, 3.
Isa.
Diba? 1, 2, 3.
Wait lang. Wait lang.
Dili, screenshot ay ate.
Sige, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay na.
Okay na, boy. Para to eh.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.